Well, I apologize for the tears that will eventually come at some point during this goodbye. Ask JT, who cried more at our wedding, me or Paige. He'll tell you the real answer. I want to start with a quick story. It was February of 2018, and JT and I were in the frozen tundra of Minneapolis. We were at Super Bowl 52, catching up with former Broncos J.J. and Shea McClellan the week leading up to the game. We had a free afternoon, so we decided to catch up with former Boise State AD Mark Coyle. Mark made a comment that has always stuck with me, especially lately. He said, quote, "Coming to Boise, Idaho will be the hardest thing you do in life." He paused and then added, "Leaving Boise, Idaho will be the hardest thing you do in life." Statement always resonated with me. I knew half of that phrase to be absolutely true, and now 8 years after moving out here, I know the full statement to be 100% true. It really is so bittersweet for my wife, Paige, and I. Came out here on a whim nearly 8 years ago, not knowing a soul within thousands of miles. I remember Mom and I rolled into town on a Wednesday. It was actually cloudy and rainy, and I couldn't get a view of the foothills. I remember thinking, well, this could be interesting. Clouds finally departed, and I finally got a glimpse of our glorious foothills and realized, goodness gracious, this place is absolutely beautiful. That Friday night, I was able to hang out with JT on the Blue for the first time ever in my life. It's a game and night I will always, always remember. Seeing the Blue in person, the amazing atmosphere, I'm starting to get goosebumps once again thinking about it. It has been nothing but constant fun, joy, and lifelong memories since that day. To all the players, coaches, administrators, SIDs, trainers, EQ staff members, GAs, arena and facility workers in security, I cannot thank you enough. It has been my great pleasure to cover and share all of your success over these last 8 years. Thank you for always being so gracious with your time. Win or lose, in the good moments, in the tough times, you always took time to take care of us media members. And I am truly grateful for this and so thankful for all the amazing relationships that have developed over the years. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the wonderful people at Boise State, C of I, NNU, U of I, ISU, CSI, Steelheads, Hawks, the list goes on, as well as all the special high school programs, coaches, and athletes that make covering prep sports in the Valley so much fun. Huge thank you to Kate Morris, Doug Armstrong, Lisa Chavez, and Jess Hagan. Because of your belief in a youngster that barely had any anchor experience, I was blessed with the opportunity of a lifetime. Thank you to all of our amazing coworkers, past and present at KTVB. It has been the honor to work alongside all of you. Dee, Carolyn, MJ, Kimbo, all the awesome weekend teammates over the years. People like Alpal, Gretch, Shira, and of course, Breezy. Not only the best meteorologist in the country, but an awesome friend over the years. To our current news team, thanks for always being so supportive and awesome and easy to work with. Also wanted to say a huge thank you to the people behind the scenes that make everything run so smoothly and make sure I don't look like too much of an idiot night in and night out. You all are the real MVPs. A big shout out to Steve Hanadiak. Steve-O, you directed so many of JT and I's shows over the last 8 years and became an awesome friend as well. Thank you for everything. All the awesome producers I've worked with as well. D-Train, Ellen. You guys were always so easygoing and happily gave sports more time whenever we needed it, which was probably too frequently in your opinion. But still, you let us slide. And a special shout out to Danny Alsop. Danny is like my third sister. She's an amazing producer who also helps make sure Friday Night Football and Bronco Roundup game day shows don't go too far off the rails. Her voice in my ear these last 8 years, including tonight, always brought a smile and sense of calmness knowing she had everything under control. As amazing as she is at her job, she's an even better person and friend. As I close, a special thank you to JT, who's over there in the studio, and I'm not going to look at him because I'm going to start to cry. One of the best compliments I could get over the years was that it looks like JT and I are good friends, have a lot of fun together. It's because we are great friends, have a lot of fun together. He's a second brother to me. He was in my wedding. I was in his. You, Camille, and Collins took me in from day one. I've always been there for us. There's not a better boss in the world. You also won't find a harder or more talented worker in the biz than JT. I will miss the shows, the daily jokes, the laughter, the stories, the late night edit sessions on fall Fridays before a big game day show, the countless hours in a car or plane or hotel together. But I think what I'll miss most is just the daily interaction and joy we shared with each other for the last 2,831 days. You, Camille and Collins, and your parents are family to Paige and I, and always will be. We love you and can't thank you enough. Lastly, I knew it was going to be a blubbery mess. One final thank you to you, the viewers at home. Thanks for tuning in over the years. Thanks for the fun interactions while out and about. Thanks for accepting me with open arms since the day I got here. When I lost my sister last fall, I had so many of you reach out to Paige and I to express your condolences, and your kindness showered us in love and support in a way we will never forget. Thank you. At the end of the day, I hope you will remember me as someone who was really nice, kind, and empathetic, someone who loved his job, smiled and laughed a lot, brought a lot of joy to each sportscast, and above all else, was salt and light in this world. Thank you, Boise. The city and community will always hold a special place in Paige and I's hearts. We are forever grateful and love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're back with more news after the break.